Alright, so how y'all doing, boys? Hope you're doing well, mate. In today's video, back of course with another bloody Elizabeth, and I finally got around to level 100ing a couple of my units. I've been slacking on it quite a bit and finally had some time to get it done, but if you guys don't know what the bloody Elizabeth does, her first card here inflicts flood damage equal to 500% of attack on one enemy. Her second card inflicts damage equal to 275% of attack on all enemies, then deals additional damage equal to 8% of max HP for every orb in the hero's ultimate move gauge. The ultimate, which unfortunately only have 3/6. I've been doing my second rotation in the background and just having absolutely terrible luck. As you can see, almost finished this second rotation. I've not pulled a single Elizabeth. Granted, I did get a Trader melee on my last summon, so he is now 5/6, but I mean, yeah, definitely would have preferred that to be the Elizabeth, since I have so many Fest dupe coins that when Trader melee comes around, I can just buy the rest of his dupes. But her ultimate inflicts damage equal to 42% of the hero's max HP on all enemies, then applies resurrection on all allies for 1 turn. And last but not least, the passive. Every time one of the applicable allies uses a skill, increases their basic stats by 4%, stacking up to 6 times. At max stacks, applicable allies recover 70% of max HP, then increase all heroes' stats by 15% for 5 turns. So honestly, been having an absolute blast with this character. She's been doing really good with pretty much all of the applicable allies. I mean, it's kind of how she's built. It's a little unfortunate you can just chuck her with any unit in the game, but I mean, it kind of makes sense as well. All of the cosmetics are maxed out, so yeah, this is the team we're using today. Really excited to try out with King, and yeah, let's jump right into it. Should probably chuck some gear on my go-through as well before we start. So I was wondering why the CC was looking as low as it was, but man, this go-through has been a whole bunch of fun, and excited to see what they can do at level 100. What do we want to go for here? I'm thinking, regardless of what we go for, we're gonna... This is one thing as well I find super difficult about using the Elizabeth, is I don't ever want to merge cards. I want to be trying to use as many cards as possible, but when using Gotha, I really want to merge those cards to get as much ult gauge as possible. So we'll see. I am putting Elizabeth on the end just because I do kind of want her cards to merge, as we're, getting through the first 2 turns, getting out that passive proc, and then we can kind of blast them all off. Hopefully she gets some merges and we can go with that. But let's see. I mean, we do have King 6/6, so at any point that we want to rush his ultimate, I feel like we can kill, especially if we have the Gotha Max Holy Relic. We get that extra 25%, we're guaranteed to crit. Pretty much going to blast everyone. This guy using his Elizabeth cards before max ult gauge as well. And there's the attack disable. Let's see. I mean, we can't really go for any of the passive here, so why not? We'll go 1. I think I might just move you 1 more time, and I might just get rid of you to maximize card draw, in all honesty. I wonder if that still classifies as I don't think it would classify as one of her passive procs to get the max ultimate gauge, but as long as we don't get attack disabled here, I feel like we can start pushing out some really, really good damage. Hopefully get rid of this True Seeker Merlin, because, I mean, I would honestly say True Seeker is probably the best unit on the field at the moment. I'd say she's probably even better than Goddess Liz, just because there is literally no units that can cleanse. I know I probably overrate her a whole bunch, but man, she is such an impressive unit. It's absolutely crazy. Getting the ult removal and Gotha there, which I do believe we actually still get to keep the grey buff, which is really, really nice for us. Let's see. We're in a really, really bad spot though. Let's go get up the King Shield for the extra damage. We'll go 2 and 3. I'm hoping that's enough to get rid of Merlin. Max ultimate gauge, so the pulverized card does do a lot more damage. Surely, right? We're type advantage. Keen to see what this Elizabeth can do with the AoE as well. I'd really like to get that heal sometime soon. Almost 400,000 damage. Yeah, I think that's enough to get rid of Merlin there. Ooh, another 400,000. Yeah, Gotha is so impressive. Literally, the only downfall about this Gotha is its tanking ability, which isn't a super bad thing, but it'd be nice if they just tanked a little bit better. Getting rid of the Merlin there puts us in an amazing spot. Got the ultimate once again, which I don't think we're going to use. I think we'd be better off just spamming off these cards here. No single targets, which is really bad for us. Can still utilize this for the ult control as well, which is absolutely amazing. Honestly, Pulverize is such a good card effect, and I really like all the units they put it on. I don't think they should use it a bunch of different characters, but like Diane has it as well, and I really like it on her as well. Ooh, ow. Let's see, we can go like that. Yeah, I don't think there's an awful lot we can do. I think we just die here, in all honesty. I don't think their Gotha has max ult gauge, but I mean, don't think they have max ult gauge. I don't think they have the Holy Relic, obviously. The grey buff isn't there, but man, that Elizabeth ult is still going to do a lot of damage. Kind of just have to pray he has like a 1/6 LE. Oh no, that's a high ult ally. Damn, we were doing so good as well, man. The Jack of Light Gotha and the True Sigma combo is so ridiculous. Unfortunately, didn't get any level 2 Jack of Light cards of our own, and I've been really liking how much Goddess Liz I've been seeing. Not unfortunately on this team. What do we... Yeah, definitely going for the Jack of Light. Gonna be trying to spam that as much as possible whilst the Margaret's alive. And oh my, bad connection. Let's go 1, 2, and we'll use this one so we can get some merges on the Elizabeth, but yeah, no, absolutely loving this team. I still have a couple more showcases for Elizabeth, and I'm probably going to be using this Jack of Light Gotha a whole ton as well. This Holy Relic has changed the unit so insanely much. I don't know what they'll think at this point. You probably think 25% is not a crazy amount, but man, what units can do once you reach that max ultimate gauge. Oh, that is really good card draw as well. Yeah, we can just survive this next turn. Ellie just starts destroying once you get it to that point. I'd love to have 046 as well, so we could actually get some value out of the Resurrection. I know there's not a crazy amount of units with buff removal, but I mean, you come up against a Rimuru team and you're just absolutely destroyed. The ultimate basically it loses more than half of its value at that point, so having 6/6 as well, getting the 2 turns is ridiculous. Here's his counter up. We're gonna take a lot of damage if we end up... I think I'm still going to go for this anyways, just so we can get that heal. We are going to take the damage before the actual shield goes up from the counters, but once again, we'll end up healing that back. Probably not too much. Ooh, yeah, that still hurts, that's for sure. Gets the attack increase as well. Okay, that one wasn't too bad, and then this Pulverized card. We'll probably end up breaking Gotha's shield, but we'll get the heal back, so we'll be fine. Get the stat increase as well. Yeah, look at that. Hopefully the counter drops in this next one, or was it a level 2? Man, Sariel's another unit that I enjoyed using so much alongside Elizabeth. Being able to get that turn 1, basically, of the full passive proc, and then just being able to spam away at her cards. Really, really good. I still wouldn't say he's one of the best units to use with her, just because Margaret is so good, and so is the Red Tarmiel as well, but if you don't have maybe Red Tarmiel, it was super unfortunate that he didn't bring them back, or Netmarble didn't bring them back for the 3rd anniversary, but hey, what can you do? Let's just start blitzing this Sariel on the side here. Go 1... I have faith that we can kill with double AoE single target. Fingers crossed. I might be... All those stat debuffs on us could end up getting us killed here. Oh yeah, that is... Damn, we're really losing that much damage combined with the Tarmiel Grace. Ouch, okay. I mean, if we had any Pulverized cards, I would have gladly have used those, just played the safe bet. Sariel's ultimate is Quell. Not a crazy amount of people have dupes in them. The Breath of Bless is going up regardless here. I really would have liked more Gotha cards in this turn. This is a team that we want to be using all that utility. It's a bit hard to kind of DPS our way through. Let's see. If we can survive this, I feel like we'll be alright. Definitely can't survive a Tarmiel ult. Okay, so we're still alive. Have King alive, which I doubt is going to be for much longer. I'll remove the ult anyways, and has another ult removal for this? Yeah. Knew that one was happening. Okay, so Tarmiel has ultimate now. Really, really, really want to get him dead. You don't ult seal at level 1. Ugh, as if this is happening. Let's see, let's go. I'm just gonna full send on Elizabeth and pray that we kill here. Go for King AoE first for the extra damage. I really would have liked to have gotten off one of their ultimates. Come on, Ellie, please. Okay, I think we're actually gonna be able to seal the deal here, which is going to be great for us. Okay, Tarmiel dead. Ugh. Thing is as well, the Elizabeth stat buff doesn't last forever. It's only those 5 turns, which in PvP is a good thing, but when it comes to using her in PvE activities, Trader Melee is just always going to overthrow her. And as long as you can't break the shield here, I feel like we'll be fine. He has no more ult control. Actually, he does have the Demonic Cold Zone card on Zeldris, which if he gets level 2, not only dissolves, but seals ultimates for the turn, so it's basically 2 turns of ult disable. Sariel just breaking the shield, and Margaret charge, I highly doubt. Be able to kill us there. Let's go. Okay, let's quickly check the stats on King. I really hope he doesn't surrender. Come on, let me see it. An extra 12k attack. Okay. 1, 2, and I should probably go for the attack card first, but Sariel definitely would have killed me if I had gone for it. What do we reckon when it comes for? Just shy of 1 million, not too bad. Double crit as well, which is good. And a... Oh yeah, this team, this is scary. I believe the #1 player in Japan is using this team at the moment. I mean, with the attack disable, the stun cleanse, there's a lot of good utility in this team. Worst part is as well, no matter what we do, we're going to end up getting attack disabled, so we'll just go for this and see what we can do. Hopefully we get a merger on that Elizabeth single target, clear up some space in our hand. we just can't do enough damage to True Seeker. And did she get health back at the end of that turn? Are they using red Tarmiel on blue True Seeker Merlin? No way. That's something right there. So we can get the Mojo on Elizabeth. We could probably go for an ult in all honesty as well. However, definitely going to throw out that Dissolve card. Or maybe not. Maybe it's a bot. Also, that thing that Rimuru does with the AoE card initially wasn't a glitch on the Japanese version, or at least I never saw it until I was... whose video was I watching? But apparently it's a thing on the Japanese version as well. I mean, ideally I'd like this to be them trying to sync up the two versions, but with how Netmarble has just delayed that for so long at this point, I highly doubt that's what's happening. I probably can go for this instead. Why not? Get Shove Elizabeth a little bit more before her actual increase. I doubt this will end up killing Merlin, especially if she doesn't want to crit, that's for sure. But we can have the ultimate for this next turn as well. Okay, well still, someone will come to the front, we can end up getting the ult on them as well. Doesn't really matter about type advantage. We'll check her stats before we end up throwing it off. Yeah, 3-6 is still missing so much damage, man. So disappointing. And we'll end up Rimuru's gonna die, but we would end up losing the revive if we didn't kill. Which if she doesn't kill, I'm going to be massively disappointed. Come on, that's the end of his turn, I believe. We get the Shuna stun. Oh, please don't tell me that breaks shield. Didn't do any damage? Okay. Let's go King card for the extra damage. I might go for the Savage just because it ends up being a little bit weaker. Make sure we don't kill Shuna there. However, she's got plenty of HP. We should be fine. So what do we reckon for... Oh no, don't forget... I forgot to check the Elizabeth stats. Oh, I'm so bad at that. Let's see though. 1 mil? Yeah, would you look at that? Mr. Crit as well. Now, I mean, I don't feel like there's a crazy amount to talk about in Grand Cross at the moment. I mean, the removal of the Demon Glitch is a massive rip. It's not guaranteed, but the fact JP has it in what is our next update basically confirms it. So, I mean, yeah, that is massively unfortunate. That's why I've been trying to get as many done in these past couple days, because it's going to be my last chance of actually being able to do it. But other than that, the JP version have had their Wedding Brunholds, a decent unit. There's not a crazy amount of catastrophe characters to use with those, so that is super unfortunate. I mean, Sigurd is obviously a really good character for her, but other than that, I mean, yeah, pretty much any of the other characters are going to do half alright. Not going to use anything like the version 1 Valenti or any of those older ones. I feel like Camilla has just become a unit that is so insanely fodder. They tried giving her that ultimate transformation thing, which I feel like Netmarble have massively screwed up. You can't... Ultimates are the strongest parts about characters, and you can't tie a transformation to that. I feel like it's just a terrible idea. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. I know that stops us from getting the like Elizabeth heal on that in this turn, but we can end up throwing up. Hopefully we get another King AoE in this next turn. We can get the increase not only from the damage from York, like the shield being there, but also from Elizabeth, get the heal, and then we can... did he have Nameless Dance up? I am not on my game at the moment. I mean, if he doesn't put up the Nameless Dance this turn, we can just end up killing with Ellie anyways. Shield actually tanking the Heart Crusher, let's go. And then Terry. The Terry team, just being absolutely OP. Let's go... Do we want to kill Barn? I think we might actually get rid of Terry. Let's go 2, and let's go 3. Why not? Will Pulverize do any damage at type disadvantage? Yeah, no Holy Relic either. Terry not doing terrible damage there. This will absolutely blitz him though. Jeez, 530 thou. I don't expect this to kill Barn by any means, but I just wanted to get it out there. I probably should have saved it in all honesty. Proc the Holy Relic for Gotha in that turn, and then save the AoE for this turn, because we could have got the extra damage on Twiggo. But regardless, we have the Elizabeth ultimate again. We'll go for the King attack first, and then I'll make sure to actually check what her stats are looking like this time. That's fine, actually. That should be good. Yeah, as long as you can get rid of Terry. I feel like this is one of those teams like when people use Trader Melee and Rimmer on the same team, where it's like you end up killing one unit and then the other unit has ultimate and ends up absolutely wiping you anyways. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that HP, look at that attack. Ridiculous. 1, 2. Actually, hold on. We'll go max you out, 2, and 3. I know Arthur will end up removing it anyways, but we'll still keep the grey buff there. Throw out the king for the extra damage, and then please kill. I'd really like that. Another 1 million damage. I know it's the mono red team, so it is very hard to deal damage against them. Ooh, just shy of 2 mil. Look at that. That is so crazy. And our final opponent, quite a scary team. If we get a CC'd, we would have been demolished. A lot of kill power in this team. What do we want to... Yeah, definitely just going to try and chip into that Rimuru as well. I still feel like Christmas Awakened Lilia is a top tier character. I'd probably say she's still in the top characters of the game. I'd say she probably still sits in that top 5 along with other units like... I know it's probably going to be biased with me. True Seeker Merlin, Rimuru, characters like that. I'm not sure if I'd say Jack of Light Gotha is top 5, but definitely in that top 10 kind of range. I don't know, maybe that's just me really enjoying using this unit. I don't play PvP at like a super high level either. I just like to joke around with pretty much any team I can find. So maybe my opinion is just a little bit flawed, but hey, that's alright. I still feel like I have a pretty good gist being able to use most of the characters. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, and 3. Get the double attack on King there, so the second one does a bit of damage, and then I really wish as well with the Elizabeth. I know this will just make Elizabeth so much insanely better, but having her like passive proc of the 6 apply before the actual 6 card, that way you can finish off your second turn with the stat buff, if you get what I mean. Also having the heal come with the cleanse, I feel like it'd be really, really nice. And also making a stat buff last. I mean, you can cut out these things if you think, you know, some of them are way too overpowered, but also making the 15%. Is it 15%? Stat buff lasts forever. I feel like in PvP it lasts the amount of time it needs anyway, so it literally would only benefit her in PvE or against super stally teams. Let's get rid of... That way I can maximize the Gotha. 1 and... Actually? 1, 2, and 3. Why not? I'm like 80% sure. Oh, no, never mind. The king ended up killing. That's mad unfortunate. I wanted to see the AoE damage. Surely you don't kill Zeldris, right? Yeah, would you look at that? 600,000 to finish off the video? Yeah, goddamn, she's been doing really good this video. And there we go, that about does it for today's video. This team did a crazy good job of supporting Elizabeth, and I feel like that's what she needs. She's kind of built in the same way as Purgatory Barn, where she needs a lot of that support to kind of help her shine. She's definitely one of those like vocal points of the team where you just end up supporting the entire team around her. And King with his shields and with the extra damage he provides, his ultimate being a really good kill tool as well. And this Jack of Light Gotha is going to be pretty much good anywhere. The Unknown team has been seeing a whole lot of love with the release of Demon Lord Rimuru. So yeah, I mean, that just about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the like button, subscribe. Really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.